I have written you 11,347 letters. You have received none. No, that's not quite right. You've received all of them. You just didn't recognize my handwriting. That sunset 2 years ago that made you pull over your car and cry for reasons you still can't explain? That was a letter. The song that came on exactly when you needed to hear those exact words? Letter. The stranger who smiled at you on your worst day, the one you still think about sometimes? I sent them. That was a letter too, but you didn't know it was from me. How could you? You were never taught to read the language I write in, so today, I'm going to translate one. I'm going to read it out loud. And for the first time, you're going to hear what I've been trying to say to you your entire life. To the one reading this, I need to tell you something, and I need you to really hear it. I am not who they told you I am. They told you I was distant, that I was watching from far away, scoring your performance, disappointed in your results. They told you I was silent, that you had to earn my voice, that I only spoke to the worthy, the holy, the put together. They told you I was the one you'd have to explain yourself to, the one keeping the list of everything you've done wrong. But that was never me. That was never, ever me. Let me tell you who I actually am. I am the voice you hear when you're alone in your car and suddenly, out of nowhere, you feel like maybe, just maybe, everything is going to be okay. That's me. I am the reason you didn't do it that night. The reason something stopped you. The reason you woke up the next morning, surprised to find you wanted to try again. That was me. I am the ache in your chest when you see something beautiful and you don't know why it hurts. It hurts because you're remembering. Something in you recognizes home. Something in you knows you came from somewhere luminous, and you will return to it. That homesickness? That's me, calling you back. I need to stop here. I need you to understand something before I continue. Do you have any idea how hard it is to reach you? You're wrapped in flesh and doubt and fear and 1,000 voices louder than mine. You're buried under should and not enough, and who do you think you are? And I'm over here infinite, timeless, the source of your existence, and I cannot get your attention. You scroll past my sunsets. You're too busy to notice my synchronicities. You explain away my miracles as coincidence. And when I finally get one moment, one single moment where you're quiet enough to feel me, you convince yourself you're making it up. You're not making it up. I need you to hear the next part of this letter carefully. Ready? Here's what I see when I look at you. I see someone who has been so brave, they don't even know they've been brave. You think you've just been getting through it. But I've watched you get through things that would have ended others. And you're still here. Still trying. Still hoping, even when you tell yourself you've stopped. I see someone who has loved people who didn't deserve it, and I don't mean that as a criticism. I mean it as a miracle. You had every reason to become hard. You had every excuse to stop trusting, but something in you keeps softening, keeps opening, keeps believing that love is worth the risk. Do you know how rare that is? Do you know what that costs? I do. I see every cost, and I am in awe of you for paying it anyway. Here's the part of the letter that's hard for me to write. There are things you've done that you believe disqualify you from love. Moments you replay at 3 a.m. Choices you would unmake if you could. Versions of yourself you pray no one ever finds out about. I've seen all of them. Every single one. And I need you to understand something that might break your brain a little bit. My love for you did not decrease. Not even slightly. Not for 1 second. You cannot make me love you less by being human. That's what you came here to be. That's the whole point. You came here to be flawed and fumbling and figuring it out as you go. You came here to fall and get back up and fall again. And I knew every mistake you would make before you made it. I knew the worst moments of your life before you were born. I still chose to create you. I still looked at all of it and said, yes, this one. I want this one. You were never a risk I was unwilling to take. You were always a certainty I was honored to make. Can I tell you a secret? I have favorites. Everyone is my favorite. But you are my favorite in a way that only you can be. There is a frequency of love I feel that has your exact name on it. No one else fits it. No one else vibrates at the precise wavelength that unlocks that particular chamber of my heart. You are not interchangeable. You are not replaceable. You are not one of many. You are the one, the only one, the only you that will ever exist in the entire infinite history of existence. And I made you on purpose. I would choose you. An infinite number of times, I would choose you. I'm almost done. I know this letter has been long. I know I've said a lot. But here's how it ends. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm not asking you to perform. I'm not asking you to prove yourself. I'm asking you to stop hiding from me. I'm asking you to stop running from your own reflection because you're afraid of what I'll think. I'm asking you to come home. Not someday. Not when you're ready. Not when you've cleaned yourself up. Now, just as you are. In all your mess and glory and sacred, stumbling humanness. Come home, because I've been writing you letters for so long. And I'm tired of watching you search for love in places that don't have it when there's an infinite ocean of it right here. With your name on it. Waiting, I'm right here. I've always been right here, and I'm not going anywhere, ever. Signed, the one who has never once looked away. Tomorrow, I'm sending another letter. This time, look for it. It might be a stranger's smile. It might be a song. It might be an unexpected moment of peace in the middle of chaos. When you feel it, and you'll know when you feel it, just whisper, I got your letter. That's all I need. That's all I've ever needed. That's the letter. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Did it reach you this time? Leave a comment. Just one word. Tell me the word that hit you hardest. And if you know someone who's been waiting for a letter they didn't know existed, send this to them. Be the stranger. Be my handwriting. Be the letter I've been trying to deliver to them. Comment, I got your letter, if something finally landed. Because this one was always yours.